Okay, homework 19 notes. Well, we've gone from exponential functions and now we're going to get into log functions. The key thing, they're very easy. Logs are exponents. Just keep that in mind. Logs are exponents. And don't ask me why when I do this that I make my L's that way. I don't know. Okay, so let's jump right in with some problems. Write each equation in exponential form. We're going to use something that's called the circle of logs. Okay, I don't know where to write this. I'll just write it right here. Circle of logs. I have a hard time saying logarithmic function, so that we're just going to shorten it to logs. Okay, what you're going to do is you read this as log base 4 of 16 equals 2. Now, circle log says 2, well, let's try 4, to the second power gives you 16. And that's how you would write that in exponential form. Okay? This is your base, this is your exponent, and this is what it gives us. Okay? This one right here would be 5 to the -1 power equals 0.2. Now, it really equals 1/5, but 1/5 is the same thing as 0.2, even if you did that on your calculator. And you'd get the decimal of 0.2. Okay, right here, 8 to the 0 power gives you 1. Anything to the 0 power gives us 1. And then this one, a to the c power is going to give us b. Should not be hard at all. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to write each equation in log form. Okay, so remember, your exponent is all by itself over here. Okay? That's what the exponent is. So if you want to, you can do something like this. Put log and then put equals. All right? Your base goes here, which is going to be your 2. Your exponent goes over here, so 16 has to go here. And sometimes you'll see this in parentheses, sometimes you won't. Okay? So right now, we're not writing them, but it's no big deal if you do. Again, log, and put your equal sign. Your base goes here. Your exponent goes right here. And the other number goes here. 27 to the 1/3 power does give us 3. Same thing here. Log, our base is 1/4. Our exponent goes over here at the end, and 16 goes here. And so this one right here would be, well, they switched this around on us, didn't they? Our base is over here. Our f goes right here, and our exponent goes here. Log base g, your exponent goes over here, equals f. Again, the circle of logs, you could always check it by going, okay, g to the h equals f. Yeah. Okay. Two functions that you'll see on your calculator is the log and your natural log. Okay. They are right here, that's your log, and here is your natural log. You will notice that up above it, log has 10 to the some power, and natural log has e to some power. That's because when you see this, it's understood that it has a base 10. This and this are the exact same thing, but we don't need to have that 10. We know if we see the natural or the common log, okay, it has a base 10. We know if we see ln, that stands for the natural log, it has a base e. We've talked about e in class, on my last video in 18. All right, so it's 2.718 something, something, something. I never know. Okay, right here, so they give us this problem. What this would say is because this is the common log, it actually has a base of 10. So it would be 10, because we're going to write it in exponential form, 10 to the second power equals 100. All of a sudden, I switched to red. Let's go back to blue. Right here, because it's a natural log has a base e. So if you want to, you can put the e in there. It's not technically right, but that's okay. We don't care as long as we know how to do it. E to the b power equals a. Right here, it is the common log, so our base is 10. It's 10 to the d power equals c. Now, if you get on a test or homework and you can't remember which one is e and which one is 10, just go to your calculator and you'll notice that 10 is with your log and e is with your natural log. That's because they're inverses, or yeah, they're inverses of each other. Okay, right here, now we're going to write our log form. Just going to go back the other way, just like we did up top. So because our base is 10, we're just going to write log, our exponent. Oops, I need to leave a little bit more room. Okay, we're not going to write a 10 even though it is actually there, but that's where our base goes. Our exponent goes over here, and our 1000 is going to go right here. And we don't have to write 10 because it's understood. Again, base 10, so we're going to use log, our common log, base 10 equals our base 10, log g equals f. Okay, our base goes here, our exponent goes here, and the other number goes here. Okay, and right here. Now, they switch our base is now e, so instead of log, we're going to use our natural log. Our natural log, our base would be e, our exponent goes over here, and j goes right here. Natural log of j equals h. All right, now we're going to use our calculator to find the approximate values, round their answers to 4 decimal places. All right, so pretty easy stuff. When it's log of 200, you hit log. Oops, let me clear my calculator. You hit log 200, and whoops, it would help if I turn it on. Log 200. See if I can, there we go. And you hit enter, and you get 2.3010. It's approximately, because we are, it doesn't really matter. I know you guys will probably use an equal sign. Okay, now what does this mean? This actually means that 10 to this power should give us 200. Now we're rounding that, so, but if we did 10, oops, 10 raised to this power right here, okay, it'll give us close to 200. And again, it's close because even this number here is rounded. All right, right here, again, we're going to use our log button that's next to the 7. Second square root of 0.074. And see, it puts it in parentheses. That's why I said sometimes it can be in parentheses, sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter. You'll see it both ways. And you get that number right there. I'll just use equal signs. Negative 0.5654. Again, what does this mean? It means that 10 raised to the negative 0.5654 is going to give me the square root of 0.074. Now, it won't really give you that because it can't do square roots, but 10 raised to that power gives you that. The square root of 0.074 gives you that same number. Okay, right here it gives us the natural log, or now it asks for the natural log. So in this case, we're going to use our natural log, and we're going to put 2 divided by 3, 2/3, however you want to write that. And when you do that, it gives us negative 0.4055. And again, what does this mean? Now it's a natural log, so our base is e raised to that. Should give us the same thing as 2/3, which is 0.6 repeating. Well, to get to the e, again, you can get it here. See, we're going to raise it to an exponent. I'm going to use this one. So second ln. And I can see if I can get this to show up on the screen. Raised to this power. And notice it gives us the same thing as 2/3. All right, this last one, natural log of 1.005 gives us 0.00. And now this is a 498. So this 8's going to round that 49 up to 50. So again, this is e to the 0.0050. It's really not, it's really this number. But just to check it, and it gives us that number right there. Okay, so these are the answers to that. I was just showing you what that means. Okay, I will complete homework 19 on Monday. Make sure you have these notes filled out because I will be checking them for a grade.